Hi everyone, it's Neil here. Yeah, could be a hard one. This is Wren suicide. We already know in the Wren and Chinchilla How to Be Me that Wren has obviously lost somebody to suicide that he cares about. This may be about that. Or just suicide in general. I don't know. Anyway, let's jump straight into it. Right, well, straight off. It might be a really tough subject, but I'm liking the beat already. And it looks like this video is AI generated. So that could make for a really fascinating video.
Falling through the cracks of the night sky. A light goes out on the other side. Suicide, suicide, suicide.
Wow. I know I say wow quite a lot actually. Lights go out on the other side. I should just go back and rehear that. Hang on.
Falling through the cracks of the night sky.
Falling through the cracks of the night sky. That feels like it's got a lot of meaning. I'm not going to break this down all the way through, I'm pretty sure. But let's keep going.
A light goes out on the other side. Suicide, suicide, suicide.
A light goes out on the other side. It just brings about a lot of feeling, and so it's really interesting with the AI generated stuff. Let's keep going.
Treading on the tracks in the night time. It never really felt like the right time. Suicide, suicide, suicide. I'm so fucking lonely beneath this. Narcissistic, can't keep a secret. Miscount sheep, I can't sleep, a misfit. Some say trouble, but some say sadistic. Bruises my brother, one time or the other. My skin felt counterfeit, silicone rubber.
My skin felt counterfeit silicone rubber. That's all about the disconnection, isn't it? Yeah.
Bruises my sister, skin pop the blister, dig deep, resist the feeling when it hits you. Falling through the cracks of the night sky. A light goes out on the other side. Suicide, suicide, suicide.
That's really catchy. I mean, obviously it's all about suicide, but I'm going to be humming this one for weeks, I think. I'm going to have to be really careful about where I'm humming it, and if I start repeating this, it's not something anyone else is really going to want to hear. Not that I can sing to any kind of ability, but it is so damn catchy.
Treading on the tracks in the night time. It never really felt like the right time. Suicide, suicide, suicide. Sick boy, bitten by a tick boy.
Oh, nice bit of sick boy in there, but interesting. Yeah, that's been done with AI. That's cool.
I'm so fucking washed up and seasick. Masochistic kid with a split lip. 6 feet deep, I can't eat, I'm nervous. Won't stay down cause my body purges. Useless, my...
Oh, that his body purges. Wow.
Mother, can't keep in my supper. Skin so pale, cause my cheeks leak colour. Truth is my father, you choose your karma. Draw for the sword, then drive through the armour. Oh, I, falling through the cracks of the night sky. A light goes out on the other side. Suicide, suicide, suicide. Oh, I, treading on the tracks in the night time. It never really felt like the right time. Suicide, suicide.
That it never really felt like the right time. So that suggests contemplation of suicide and not being here, which I can understand that with his illness, having real low times where it's just not wanting to be here, and you've considered it, you may have even considered how to do it, but it's just not been the right time. Yeah. I must admit I've been that low. And I've considered it. But I'm glad I haven't.
Suicide. Suicide, suicide, suicide. Suicide, suicide, suicide. Suicide, suicide, suicide.
I spot the busker there. I wonder if that's been put in deliberately to reference back to Wren's busking in Brighton.
Suicide, suicide, suicide.
This feels like it's about to suddenly change.
It's hard to take off from the ground when your wings are cut. Your stomach burns when you're drinking from an empty cup. You know the entire ocean came from my tear ducts. I see the world through Fibonacci.
Whoa, you know the entire ocean comes from my tear ducts. This is about to get very heavy.
Sequences and double dutch. I guess there's some that's born lucky, there's some that's not. I tried to cut away my bitterness, hatchet job. I locked my youth inside a trunk, inside a pickup truck, then dumped the whole thing over that same bridge the night you jumped.
Whoa.
Ground when your wings are cut. Your stomach burns when you're drinking from an empty cup. You know the entire ocean came from my tear ducts. I see the world through Fibonacci sequences and double dutch. I guess there's some that's born lucky, there's some that's not. I tried to cut away my bitterness, hatchet job. I locked my youth inside a trunk, inside a pickup truck, then dumped the whole thing over that same bridge the night you jumped.
Whoa. So the person that he knew jumped off a bridge. Oh dear.
Think about that sometimes, vividly. What it felt like to look down and see tranquility. One sudden movement in a world of possibility. Only one movement to expose our fragility. I fucking miss you, and I miss myself. I miss thinking we were indestructible as well. I miss chilling by the pier cave and kicking back with Callum, Hugo, Sager, Justin, Stevie and the fucking lads. I miss missing that. I numb myself to close the gap. I never even call them up. The distance is my plastic cast. The truth is that the day you jumped, my childhood jumped too. But I still can't find that anger. All I find is missing you, man. I miss you. With all my rhymes, I picture running 5 minutes quicker, I'm right on time. I picture pulling you back over the edge and then we're crying and holding you, my brother, and telling you that it's fine. Not the way that it worked, cause I was late like a jerk. There's not a day where I could find a way to break from the hurt. Your body missing, so we never got to wave to the hearse. I hope you're listening, I love you, man, I miss you absurd. Fuck.
Oh man. So not only did he lose his friend, but he was actually running to the bridge to get there to save him, and he wasn't in time. Oh. I'm sorry, I don't know what to say. I mean, it's one thing to have somebody that you care about that dies, that you have the loss of, but for you to possibly be thinking that you could have saved them if you were there a couple of minutes earlier. That's devastating. And no wonder he's singing or having these songs or having this song probably so many years later, and it's still such a big impact on his life. It's horrific. I feel for anybody who has had a similar situation. It also looks back at the beginning of this about people considering suicide. And although their time is, they're struggling with something, they're ill in some way, there's something they feel they can't get past, and they've just had enough. But the people you leave behind, the grief, the carnage, the devastation you leave in your wake of having suicide, such a hard topic, and Ren has done it really well. And if this is some kind of tribute to his friend, I think he's done it really well. Yeah, any comments, any more information you guys have got about this, I'd really like to know. Obviously, this is a really important part of Ren's life. And I'm sure there's more to know about it. Drop your comments down below. Like and subscribe if you haven't already. More Ren videos coming. And I'll catch you guys on the next one. And I'll try and do something a bit happier.